Hello, my loves. For those who have not tuned in before this video, my name is Rishika. I live in Washington, D.C., and my health has made it as if I could not work again. So, and makeup makes me feel whole and it kind of has my heart right now. So I just my goal is to just share my love to whoever I can for as long as I'm here, and we'll see where this journey takes us. So so I did all my base makeup again just to save some time. Now, if you're new to my channel, you would know that I have and actually you could probably just see anyway, I have videos that are an hour and 38 minutes. I need to cut that down. So I have to learn how to talk and actually apply makeup at the same time. Anyway, so what I've done so far is my regular skincare routine, which was before anything else, this is a get ready with me. I'm getting ready to wear my well-earned sweatshirt from the Iris app. Now, what is the Iris app, you ask? Basically, it's a community of beauty lovers, and the people that run it decide different ways you can get gems, but the biggest way you could get gems to kind of slowly, incrementally raise your status is by posting high quality reviews. And I didn't want to wear the sweatshirt and take a picture in it without looking all pretty. And so this is basically for that, because I'm so excited to wear the sweatshirt. I've been waiting for it for so long, since they were pretty quick about shipping it, but I've been just elated over it. So so this is a get ready with me to just kind of take a picture and maybe film a little with the sweatshirt. But little disclaimer, right now what I'm wearing is my husband's Barbary shirt. No, I never took the bar, but he did, and he's a lawyer, but he's also a lobbyist. So, yeah. And prior to me deciding not to work because of my health, it wasn't really a decision, to be honest. But prior to that, I was working in government affairs. I worked in places like the Obama White House and a few in-house companies and their lobby shops, and I really, really loved it, to be honest, and it's kind of a huge loss for me. Now, if you see something weird with my teeth, it's because there is something weird with my teeth. One of my many long list of diseases is Sjogren's. It comes with my SLE, and I do not have saliva. So I take medication for it. It generates it a little bit. My eyes are also a desert. My ophthalmologist looked in my eyes after trying to hydrate them however he could, and he was like, you cannot retain moisture. You're literally a desert in there, and it's scratching, and that's why I keep getting corneal abrasions. So I have to wear my glasses, but they're pretty cool. They have like a pink tint to them, and my husband was very sweet to find those for me. But yeah, so what was I getting at? So yeah, I have certain restrictions, and I think that, oh yeah, my teeth. So because I have no saliva, even if I don't eat any sugar, I get cavities. So I just went to the dentist. She did a full workup there. They're amazing, by the way. If you live in Washington, D.C., please let me know, and I'll let you know who these dentists are, because they are incredible. They give me like weighted blankets and like neck pillows and all these different things to make me comfortable. It's really cute. And everything's pink, which is my whole aesthetic too. So yeah, I just, right here is a cavity that is like in the back, so it comes out blue, and I really just, I feel bad that anyone has to look at that, but I'm getting it fixed, and yeah, so just wanted to put that out there. In 1 year I got 14 cavities. It's ridiculous, but apparently it's very normal for people like me, and nobody judges me for it, so that's really nice. Anyway, so the other thing I wanted to point out, so I got this Perrier Spirit makeup brush cleaner. It's really good for like pros. The first time I used it, like I put it in a spray bottle, and the first time I used it was today on my concealer brush, the Angie Hot and Flashy one, the A506. I sprayed it just a little bit on one side and the other side, and I rubbed it on this towel, and oh my god, immediately it was refreshed, and it just, like, it looked brand new. I was like, wow. I was definitely wowed. Okay, anyway, now that I spent 7 minutes talking, let's get into the makeup. So what I did already is my skincare, which is the exact same thing every single day, but I'll just go through it again. I start with taking a generous amount of micellar, like I drench a cotton pad in micellar water, the hydrating pink one from Garnier, and it's a textured cotton pad. I drench it in it, and then I rub my whole face with it as like a cleanser. Then what I do is I take a pea-size amount of Paula's Choice liquid exfoliant, and I rub my hands together, and I kind of rub my face a little bit in it, especially focused here. And I've noticed that like blackheads are kind of just gone, like naturally with that. Then I take a little bit of eye cream here, a little bit of eye cream here, and kind of just go all over, but like making sure I'm not getting like too close to my eyes, focusing like more on like the temples and stuff. Then I take my e.l.f. Holy Hydration face cream, which has been my holy grail for years, like years. And it's quite spectacular. So I did that. And then for the makeup, I always use my Live Tinted Hue Stick and Perk and to color correct, especially where all the blue is and the dark circles or whatever the case is. I mean, right now it's all, hopefully you're seeing it, it's not there. But then I do around my mouth, on the sides of my nose. And then I put some of the Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint, which I love. Like, I know this is a very like controversial item in a way, but I really, really love it. It's like, I just wipe it on my cheeks mostly. But I put it on under foundation. And then after that, I cannot stop using this e.l.f. Soft Glam concealer. Like, mine is in the shade 21 Light Neutral. I really cannot stop using this. This has quickly become a holy grail. Like, I would not be surprised if this was a high-end makeup, like a foundation. Obviously, I mean, if you follow me, you know that my holy grail, all-time holy grail, is the Beautiful Skin Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury, but like, I literally cannot put this stuff down. Like, what has e.l.f. done to like possess me into like not being able to put that down? And then, yeah, so I put on that. I put on my trusted ColourPop concealer. Now, hear me out. This Pretty Fresh line is beautiful. This was my first concealer ever, and it will be my last too. Like, you may have seen me use the Tower 28 or the Natasha Denona in some of my videos, but the hydration this gives, the perfect coverage it gives, I don't know, it's just like a tried and true for me, and like, it goes with every foundation I use. So I just can't put that down either. Then what I did was I again used Suave Mauve, e.l.f.'s blush thing, liquid blush. I put 2 dots here, 2 dots here, and actually I didn't put one on the middle, on the bridge of my nose, but I did run the brush on my nose just to give it a little bit of the blush. So that's what the blush is. And then of course I always use this Victoria Beckham contour stylus in Marble, and it's beautiful. Like, this is also a holy grail item for me at the moment, and I'm learning every day how to make it look better and better, and I just love it. So again, 13 minutes. Sorry. 13 minutes in, and I haven't started doing any makeup. That's nice. Okay. So, yeah, and then I powdered with my Huda Beauty Easy Bake loose setting powder in Cherry Blossom Cake. And here I am. Okay, so I know, like, I've only used Natasha Denona's, I've literally only used Natasha Denona palettes on this channel so far. And it's just because they're so good. Like, I have other palettes. I have ColourPop palettes. I have Viseart palettes. I have Pat McGrath palettes. I don't know. I just have, like, whatever brand, like, I have a lot of palettes. But, like, I don't know. Like, recently I've just been like, I don't know. They're right next to me, so. But I just want you to know that, like, I'm not limited to those palettes. So if you have a palette that you would like to see a tutorial with, please let me know in the comments below. Oh, also don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so today I was thinking about using the Natasha Denona My Mini Dream palette which I absolutely love. And yeah, so I'm kind of just gonna get into it. So first, let's see, where are my trusty eye brushes? Now that I know that I can use that, like, that brush cleaner, and it like really disinfects it. It's like, you can tell it's doing what it's supposed to do. My blending brush right here. I have like this whole, like the Morphe Makeup by Ariel eye set. I have the full set, but I also have just the eye set that's right next to me, but still I'm using an e.l.f. brush, so it's okay. It gets the job done. All right, so I'm starting with this cream shade just to kind of highlight the, maybe I'll use a different, yeah, so I'm gonna use this brush by Real Techniques, and I think I'm just gonna just get it around my eye. And with Natasha Denona formula, like with the formula, and pretty much with all formulas, to be honest, and I'm applying it really weird just because of the shape of the brush. But I'll use it to highlight here, like underneath the brow bone, and here. But yeah, I just wanted to give like a little base. Like there is a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of kickback, but it's not a big deal. So yeah, this is gonna neutralize the area. Get us ready for some color. Okay, so first I'm gonna take this kind of neutral shade here. It's called Devotion. Run it through the crease. Create some definition. But mostly I also want to get it all over the lid, to be honest. Just based on my plan right now with this palette. But it's important to get it into the crease too. So my previous video just like broke my heart because I spent a long time recording it, and I realized halfway through that it wasn't recording because my stupid alarm went off. An alarm that I don't even use anymore, so I'm really upset about it, but it's okay. Now they're like 28-minute videos and it looks like it's less time, but it's really not. It's still an hour. Yeah, so I'm just gonna build that up a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna take my trusted Nikki LaRose N12 from BK Beauty and run it under the lower lash line twice. Feel like then it'll get the opacity I'm looking for. Can you tell the difference? Probably not yet. I can, but I think the lights that are kind of at me with the like with the camera, and the ring light, I think it shows a little bit different for you than it does for me. So I just wanted to point that out. Okay, now I'm gonna use the same technique that I was using in my first couple of videos when I used the I Need a Nude palette, which is, oh my gosh, beautiful. But I feel like this palette is closer to the I Need a Nude than the Dream palette, like my Dream palette. I feel like this is way closer to the I Need a Nude. Anyway, so I'm gonna take this deep shade here. It's called Balance. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. And there's so many things wrong with my eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna start over here. I'm gonna wiggle. Then I'm gonna bring it in about halfway. Wiggle, bring it in. Wiggle, bring it in. I don't know if you can tell what that did, but don't worry about the blending. Blending will be done. Just trying to see how it looks like for you. Gonna do it one more time. Wiggle, blend inward. Wiggle. I like to hold the end of my brush for this because I think it gives a little more softness and control in a way. It's a smaller blending brush, I think. Pointed eye pencil. What? Okay, I don't think that's what that is, but if Elf says it, must be, right? Yeah, so just kind of blending that a little bit so that when my eye is closed, it doesn't look like a mess, like a complete mess. Now, I'm taking that N14 and 12 again, BK Beauty, and I'm gonna run this shadow under the lower lash line, like so. Build it up a tiny bit, but nothing too harsh. Okay, now I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. So remember, you go into this corner here, wiggle, 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 and then in halfway, go in the crease. Sorry, it's hard for me to do this without looking in a mirror. You want to look straight in your mirror, and that's what I'm doing. That's why it's a little bit angled down, but like the phone's or like the camera's a little bit. I don't know if I could. I'm gonna try though. Alright, so wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And like you could feel where your crease is, so I could probably do this without a mirror too. I just like to. Okay, messed that up. It's okay. Anything done with eyeshadow can be fixed. So you could also use this obviously as like an eyeliner, but like this shade, I mean, it would be a great like it'd be a great shadow for shadow liner. Okay, now I just want to, if I was looking straight in my mirror, that mess would not have happened. And I'm not blaming anybody or anything, but I'm just explaining why it happened. Like for this, do I have to look in the mirror completely? Sort of. But not as much. So like, I know where I'm putting it because, yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, no, I'll do the shimmer first. Okay, so deeper or lighter? The question comes because I don't know if I want to use one in my inner corner, if I want to use a different one in my inner corner, or what the case is. All right, let's go with the deeper one. And I'm just gonna put this on the lid. Between where I put that deep shadow and my crease. So I'm not gonna go below my crease. See that? It's a really pretty shade. It's kind of golden in a way. Do the same thing here. And I don't know why I have like more skin on my left eye, but I'm just gonna drag it down a little bit so that it goes exactly where I want it to be. Yeah. All right. Now, what we will do is I'm gonna take the lightest shade. It's kind of like a silver. I'll pop it right in the inner corner. That was not my original plan, but that's where it's going, so. Actually a good shade for inner corner highlight. I was actually thinking about like potentially, I have no idea what just happened to my eye. Ew. Okay. So yeah. Please tell me how you feel about this. I literally used every single shade here. Now, I feel like something is missing just right here. So I'm gonna take the lightest shade there is that we started with and just put it right between where the shimmer starts and where the darker shade starts. This might be my new everyday cute cool tone palette. Anyway, I love that palette. But this is the final look with the eye. Well, actually, no, I always forget mascara. What is wrong with me? Okay. So now heading into mascara, I'm gonna go back to my e.l.f. Lash and Roll. As I've said in every video, I only keep 2 mascaras open at any given time. I have so many just like standing by. But by the way, Barbary, for this, for wearing this shirt and for calling you out, I expect some kind of commission. Totally kidding. Anyway, but don't tell them. So it's this or either the L'Oreal Luminous Lash Paradise, but I just love what this does to my eye, like to my lashes. And I like doing 2 coats now. Like, I'm usually a 1 coat girl, or I have been historically. But I'm gonna do 2 coats. Because recently, I've very much been liking the way 2 coats look. Okay, so I'm just like, basically you want to look down when you're applying mascara, and don't forget to wipe the tip of your wand when you pull out the wand initially, otherwise you're gonna get a clumpy mess. Some people are like super good at talking while they put on mascara. For me, I feel like I have to think because I'm trying not to like ruin my lashes. Okay, that's the first coat on the right eye. Now I think I will so as I say in all my videos, mascara mistakes are 100% fixable. All you need is either a spoolie, a brush, it's a little more dense, or even a Q-tip. Or one of those triangle Q-tips. See, I just made a giant boo-boo. Shout out to my boo-boo. You know who you are. Alright, something I feel like something notable must have happened the last few days. So my husband and I are like, my sister and her husband and my brother-in-law got us into Attack on Titan, and we watched it all the way through, and every week when it started coming out, let me just say it here, I hate waiting a week for a new episode. But Attack on Titan sometimes makes you wait years, and it's so frustrating. Like, people say I can't feel anger, or like I do have a hard time feeling anger, and I'm not actually really angry about this, but like generally, like all of the, just everything, like I couldn't do it. I was so confused every episode. Like literally every episode that came out, I was like, oh, I don't even remember what happened last time because it was like 10 weeks ago. So yeah, I told my husband I wanted, instead of watching the final couple episodes, we're literally only 2 behind, but I'm like mentally, I'm like a lot behind. Because like I feel like there was a whole period of time there where I was just confused because we were watching them every week. But yeah, so I told my husband like I need to watch from the beginning. I'm sorry. Like you can, like I told him he can watch the final episodes if he's so inclined, but he's like, nah, I'll wait for you. Yeah, so I think that like my last video, I touched upon my post-traumatic stress disorder, and I've kind of been through a lot in my lifetime beyond the multiple assaults and abusive relationship. Beyond that, I have definitely lived through a lot, especially with my medical stuff. And I think I'm at a point where I'm way more comfortable talking about it. And I think I've gotten more comfortable in a way with certain things because I'm undergoing EMDR, but I would not recommend it for someone that's just getting into therapy. Like, my therapist has been trying to get me for like 14 years. She's been trying to get me to do EMDR. And I was never ready, but now that I'm not working and stuff, I can handle the why did this curl leave me? I can handle the, what's the word? The terribleness that comes along with it. And like, trust me, I do not look forward to those appointments. Not at all. That wasn't me trying to be funny. I'm serious. I like really hate going to those appointments. And my EMDR therapist knows that. I mean, I'm like, I keep telling him every time I show up, I'm like, I hate this, but you're cool. Like he's really good at what he does. And I'm very grateful for that. And I realized very quickly that I do need it. And just like I was hesitant to start therapy at first until I was forced to, I took the plunge on this, and I'm actually really grateful for where my head is at right now. It's in a decent place. I mean, not ideal for anyone, but I'm just gonna fix that inner corner a little bit. Got a little messed up when I was buffing off any mascara marks. Let me know if I forgot any. Kinda did. That's great. So blend it. buff them all. Really easy. Like once the mascara dries, it'll just come off with like very light, like a very light motion. But yeah, so like I've been sick my entire life. I was wheelchair bound for a very long time. Everyone's very surprised, including my rehab, that I can walk again. And I don't know, I think everything just put together has taught me a lot. And honestly, like kind of like what I said in my last few videos, like I'm in no F's mode, and once you're kind of in that mode, like nothing can really bother you. That's why I'm like, let's go, you know, like, and I get things done. I'm like living through my passion projects right now, and I've got the most amazing partners to help me with those, and I'm so grateful. You know who you are. I won't call out any names just in case, but I have full faith in all of those people that things will get done. Okay, so usually I take it like really like close to my eyebrow because I don't feel like doing my eyebrows. I'm just gonna go really carefully around them. This is, can you see? Mind your highlight, but I love it as like just cheek. Love the cheek. I don't want to overdo it, but sometimes I like to overdo it. Yeah. Okay. What's next? Is anything next? Did I do everything? No, my lips, duh. Okay. Let's see. What should we do with lips? I put this like pile of lip liners into this random, but you know what I want to try? Since this is a cool tone look, I don't know. So this is a cool toned look. All the shadows I use are cool toned. Oh. I missed one of these. So all the shadows I use are cool toned, and but I don't know, I kind of really want to like see, you know what I want to see the most probably is what does Wherever Walnut look like on me when I have a full beat base on. Because I mean, I don't know if I have it with me in my purse, but always worth checking. Okay, so here I got Endless Cacao, Iconic Nude, Eyebrow Pencil, YSL Lip Shine, Pillow Top Deep, Pillow Top Medium, Up and Down Tan, Cork, I don't think I would put it in my purse, to be honest. Well, you know, we can go like Mauve. That's a possibility. But I feel like I've done that combination so many times. What is this last one? Oh, that's Endless Cacao. What's this then? Limitless Brown. Okay. So, I mean, I can always go get a different lip liner, but kind of just want to see. Like, I have a feeling that like it won't look as bad on me as it did if I had like full makeup on, you know? Like, it's hard to describe, but okay, I'm gonna try this Maybelline lifter liner in Let's Bounce. It's pretty deep. So smooth. Here, they last a long time too. Just slightly overlining. Yeah, I'm not sure this goes with it, but it's okay. We're gonna roll with it. I'm gonna cool it down with some of my NYX Mauve. You know, it'll be quite an accomplishment when this is completely gone, even though I've gone through a few of them. Well, still is. I don't know, one of my best, like, overlining. It's one of my best overlining, like, lip liners, because it matches like the actual tone. So that's why I like Endless Cacao and this together. Gosh, beautiful. But because Endless Cacao matches that weird line that I have over my lips, like the natural line, but then the NYX Mauve matches exactly what like the inside of my lips look like. So when I combine the two, it looks really pretty and natural, and also like I can, what's it called? I can go on top of that combo and just be sure that I'm taken care of. Now, shall we use Worth It Medium? This is kind of like mauve-y. I actually really like that color, but I think I had a few other things I was hoping to use. Gotta make sure my stuff's not falling out. What did I just bring here? I just brought something here. I brought like, I am sorry for my disorganization, by the way. I know I don't really need to say I'm sorry on camera, but like, I wish I was a little more organized with this. So if I'm gonna top it with a gloss, maybe I can try to see what Fenty's Gloss Bomb Stick in Riri would look like, but I think it will warm it up too much. Should I try it? I have that. I can just put this lifter gloss on. I kind of want it to be like a lipsticky though. I also have, no, this is too dark. Oh, I put them in here, duh. Okay. So I have these Galactic, what are they called? Jello Gloss Bomb. This will not work. Pretty, but won't work. And Lily from Ravie, which actually might work. Then I have just brown. I should have looked in here. And then I have this sparkly gloss, but not gonna be using that. Let's see what this other Galactic one is. No, it's just more terracotta. It'll be for a look, but just not this one, including this NYX Fat Oil. Like, I like these a lot, but like all of the colors are really like warm. Let's see, Rose. Why don't we see what happens when, so I usually go towards Dahlia in Ravie, but let's see what Lily looks like on top of this. It's quite nice. What do you guys think? That's going in my purse. Don't know why we got out. Yeah, so that ended up working. So I ended up using, what did I use? I used the, how am I forgetting what I just used? Okay. I used the Maybelline lifter liner in Let's Bounce. Then I put Mauve, NYX Mauve all on the inside. And then I topped it with Ravie Beauty's Lily. Which, if you guys don't know, can you not see that? I feel like you can't see it. No? What? There we go. Okay. That's about 10 hours. Yeah, I actually like this lip combo a lot. I'll wear it more often. I've been doing a lot of the Endless Cacao, Mauve, and Dahlia, but I haven't really played with Lily as much as I probably should. Anyway, so this is technically the final makeup look, except I didn't put setting spray, so definitely want to do that. So a magic concoction is to start with this e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. And no, my handy fan has not been charged. Like, I thought I was gonna charge it during this video, but I couldn't find the wire, so. I just love it so much. Puts the right amount of dew and dewy. And then once this is dry, see how much like dewiness that added, and it's already like pretty much dry. Then I top it with my Charlotte Tilbury. And everything is gonna melt in together. Looking beautiful. By the way, I know I mentioned this in my first video, but look at this watch strap. It's so pretty. I can link it down below in case anyone's interested. They have lots of options. Okay, so here's the final look in my husband's Burberry shirt. And let me just quickly brush my hair through. So this is without glasses. Everything's dry. This is just the dew it brings to my face. Actually, I guess not everything's dry, but I thought it was. Okay, so that's with, and this is with my glasses. So, yeah, thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for watching this video. Even if you're just hanging out with me while I was doing my makeup, that's all I want. Like, I just want to hang out with you. And once I have a decent enough following, I'll probably do some lives, and it really will be like hanging out with me. My friends will tell you that I'm not so bad to hang out with. Yeah. But thank you from the bottom of my heart again. You're making a lot possible for me, and it's not going unnoticed. Just yeah, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and yeah, have a great rest of your Monday, everyone. Bye bye.